Vinny Chase.
Ari Gold.
I hear you got something for me.
My first movie is studio head, and boom, I want you to star in it.
Whatever I do next, I also want to direct. Ari.
Does he even know how to direct?
Ari?
Do you think, because there's been a lot of time passed, obviously, from the series to the film, were there a lot of drafts ended up on the cutting room floor because of because of the time?
Stuff we shot?
Yes.
No, it was almost nothing ended up on the cutting room floor that
really?
we shot, except for we did a big party scene, so we had a lot of cameos. We improvised a lot of stuff. A lot of that got cut, but the script is pretty much exactly what was on the page.
Right. Okay. I was going to say about the cameos. There's some amazing cameos there. Did it take you a long time, or a lot of kind of bribes or favors to round everybody up?
Everything. Bribes, favors. Some of them asked us. Some of us, some we begged them, but. We try to pack in as many as we could and keep the world alive and real, and we got some great people. Yeah,
that was great. Do you think if anybody hasn't watched the series, if they're not a fan of Entourage, they might just know of it because of its, so all they know basically is a huge series and that's it. Do you think they could relate to the film and enjoy it?
I don't think you need to see the show at all. I think, it's about four guys who, from working class beginnings that get to live in this fantasy land, and we get to experience with them. And I think, anyone who has a group of friends that they grew up with knows what that's like and wishes that they could all be successful and all enjoy it together. So,
if this movie tanks, Vince will not come back from this. Neither will I, and neither will you.
This could get ugly.
Trust me, it's all good.
Oh my God.
Doctor says she's gonna pop any second.
What's wrong?
We got a sex tape.
Oh, God.
I'm getting married!
Oh, God.
We need more money. Bye.
Oh, God.
And what was the camaraderie like on set?
it was great.
Yeah?
Exactly what you see in front of the camera. We're just all
Really?
very good friends. We all look out for each other. We, traveling here together in London, having a great time.
Yes.
And it's a lot of what you see on the screen is kind of what was going on behind the scenes. So.
Yeah. And obviously your comedy has influenced the movie quite a lot. Would you agree?
My comedy?
Yes.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, and so, and what are you planning to do more comedy after this?
Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see. I'm supposed to do Bad Santa 2 in the fall, and but I have all sorts of different interests. I'm doing a Harriet Tubman movie that I'm producing, and I just produced a documentary for ESPN last year, so I have all sorts of different interests.
And what do you think about coming to do something in more of a British vein?
I would love it. I mean, I was very, the British comedy was my big thing. John Cleese, Fawlty Towers, and Monty Python was the stuff I grew up watching, and Benny Hill, so I love that stuff.
Was there any kind of Basil moments on set?
You know what? There always are. I always have a little Basil me. And on Ari, I mean, there have been times I've told Jeremy, I'm like, this is like John Cleese on Fawlty Towers when he loses it. And we were lucky enough
to have... Do they know what you mean?
What? Jeremy knows what I mean, yeah.
Right.
I mean, and we were lucky enough to have John Cleese on the show, not in the movie, and he's one of my all-time heroes, so... but there's a lot of times I'm like, when he looks up, when John Cleese looks up and looks up there, like, he's gonna hit God and stuff. It's incredible.
Well, Jeremy does that quite well.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so you don't know how much of it's acting, how much of it is kind of.
It's
acting.
It's acting. It really is. It's acting. Yeah.
And just going back to cameos, is there anyone who was on your wish list who couldn't make it?
I didn't really have anyone for the movie. For the show, I keep telling people I tried to get Jimmy Page for a long time, but it never happened. So
I think he'd be perfect.
We got going to California to end the series, which was amazing, but we never got Jimmy. So
shame.
Someday.
Shame. Yeah. I'm sure if you'd just gone up to and asked him,
maybe.
He would. He's up for all sorts.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Your girlfriend lock you out of there anymore?
No, my co-financier.
You serious? My boys will break the door right now. I got the hamster here. He's crazy.
I'm crazy.